It is summertime here in Carson, California. A hot, steamy weather. The matchup is Maharlika Lodge going up against Nueva Ecija Masons. Greetings, basketball fans. I'm your host, the one, the only Ludwig Van Magic Man. You know who I am. Maharlika Lodge on top of the standings, 3 wins and 0 losses, while Nueva Ecija Masons, 2 wins and 2 losses. Now let's talk about both teams. Maharlika Lodge relying heavily on their athletic shooting guard Mark Tagaw, who has been just unstoppable so far. While for the Nueva Ecija Masons, they're gonna be led by Kuyang Takashi Parungaw and the explosive AJ Pader. When we come back, we're going to meet the starting 5 for both teams. Maharlika Lodge against Nueva Ecija Masons. Third game here in your 4-game headliner in your Interlodge Masons Basketball League Season 7. Where's she? Lalaro ba si Mark? Hindi mo lalaro. Si Delo, lalaro. Hindi rin. Day off din. Malakas pa rin yan, sitwasyon, no? Tsaka si Gose, andyan eh. Kuya, ang last name? Ha? Balmeo. Si Balmeo. Okay. Game underway here in Stevenson Park. The matchup is Maharlika Lodge going up against Nueva Ecija Masons. Starting 5 for both teams. Maharlika Lodge wearing dark jersey, while Nueva Ecija Masons are forced to reverse their jersey because it's also black, so it's going to be confusing. No? Our referees for today is Amar Matthews together with Bob Bradley, and our official timer and stats is Jessel Navalta together with your host, the one, the only Ludwig Van Magic Man. Here we go. Opening tip-off goes to Nueva Ecija Masons. As we start the ball game, Nueva Ecija Masons with Ellis, Mangili, Talyara, AJ Pader, and Bolisay. While for Maharlika Lodge, Kayabyab, Torres, Tuazon, Goze, and Adam De Los Reyes. A steal from Ian Talyara as he anticipates that pass. Talyara decides to take it. A long 3. Battle for loose ball. Bolisay, put back. Yes, sir, for Bolisay. Mr. Heromantico according to his jersey, but a quick answer right there from Torres as he calms down the storm for Alvin Torres. Tied at 2. I think pumasok. Pumasok, di ba? Pumasok, di ba? Pumasok. Creating some space. Ellis, Talyara, middle. Look at the defense of Maharlika Lodge. They are 3 wins and 0 losses. JM Mangilit, elbow J. But surprisingly for Maharlika Lodge, Mark Tagaw is not playing, but Nico Tuazon, the Ant-Man, is in the ball game as he sets up Alvin Torres. The pass was too strong though, however. A chance for Nueva Ecija Masons to grab the lead. Well, Nueva Ecija Masons now they have a center, no? Bolisa is the center of attraction. But cross court, Talyara, well, he's gonna be a big help, especially on the rebounding. But Gose, good position on Frederick Gose on that one. Nico Tuazon, this guy is a deadly shooter. This time it was too strong, and Gose put back. And Nueva Ecija Masons on the run. They got numbers, 4-on-1 situation. Bolisa unable to catch it. Look at Tuazon. JM Mangilit receives it on the other end. Both teams unable to escape each other. Trying to feel one another here. Baseball pass. Alvin Torres unable to save it. We are tied at 2 apiece. Both teams can't find rhythm. Brother Daryl Parker, don't forget the wire, ha? Daryl Parker, the wire, brother. Kuyang Ricky, ingat, Kuyang Ricky. Mark Ellis, too strong. And battle for the loose ball. Look at Alvin Torres against JM Mangilit. But JM Mangilit surviving that possession. Talyara against the double team. And coming from behind is Alvin Torres. Sorry, ang hirap mag-cameraman at the same time. Kung may mga hindi ako nakukuha ang angles, pasensyahan nyo na kasi it's very difficult for me to do this. Wala kasi si Brother Harlem, but I cannot make some excuses here. Kayabyab. He sees an opening, runner for Kayabyab. Torres squeezes himself inside, and Alvin Torres, all 4 points coming from Alvin Torres. Nagpapakilala na si Alvin Torres dito, mga kaibigan. Kasi tinatawag kong Mark Torres eh, kaya nag-umi-score na si Alvin this time. Kayabyab strategizing here. Torres, all 4 points coming from him. His jersey number is 4 and his score is 4 as well. And miscommunication between Kayabyab and De Los Reyes. De Los Reyes, a newly raised, no? Newly initiated. Newly passed to the degree of fellow craft, no? For Brother Adam De Los Reyes. One more step before he goes to his 3rd degree of the Sublime Master Mason. Runner from Ian Talyara. Frederick Gose. And stolen away by AJ Pader. JM Mangilit with his signature lefty. Battle for the loose ball, it will stay with Maharlika. Substitution, Dino in the ball game. Number 69, one of our favorite numbers. Don't ask me why. De Los Reyes, almost a turnover, but Nico Tuazon buries the tray, 7-2. Well, the defense was caught napping on that one. When you have Nico Tuazon in the game, you should focus on him entirely. Well, that guy can shoot the lights out here. That's how deadly of a shooter is Nico Tuazon. But AJ Pader on the other end will try to answer the tap from Frederick Gose. Can they maintain their position? 4 wins and 0 losses. Runner, drop pass. Alvin Torres unable to make it. Ahead of steam is the Nueva Ecija Masons with JM Mangilit, 4-7. Fast break transition. Reverse from Alvin Torres, and Alvin Torres with 6 points here in the first half. What a performance so far for Alvin Torres. Mark Ellis zigzagging his way. Ian Talyara pump fake, and AJ Pader unable to catch it. Substitution, John Chua in the ball game. Also playing for Torrance University, and my idol. Four to 9 is our score. Maharlika Lodge up by 5. Adam De Los Reyes lets it fly from long distance. 12-4 for Adam De Los Reyes. Mark Ellis, no look pass. AJ Pader, can he do the selly? No, not this time. And look at Frederick Gosse tapping it back to the opponent. But good job from Frederick Gosse. And it will go back to Maharlika Lodge. Well, Maharlika Lodge has been surprising the top teams here in this tournament. Starting off with Pakrim. Second was against ALTP. And third was against the defending champs, Sunny on the east side, as Nico Tuason continues to smash the three-point area as Maharlika Lodge soaring with an 11-point lead, 15-4 against Nueva Ecija Masons behind the shooting of Nico Tuason and Adam De Los Reyes. We'll be right back after this timeout by Nueva Ecija Masons. Frederick. Yan. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Tito Jessel, tubig. Thank you, bro. Kasi may tubig dito, hindi ko lang alam kung malinis to kasi iniwanan mo yan kagabi, di ba? Oo, naiwan dyan eh. Ayokong inumin yan. Shoutout sa Magbayaw, no? Win Apaw. And Rolly Lagsa, no? Masyadong nasobrahan ng blue label kagabi, si Win Apaw. Saka si Rolly. Umagapang pa yung alak sa dugo eh, sa sistema eh. Pero good game, good game. I'm proud of Brazen Pillars standing against the champs, no? Proud of you guys. Proud of my lodge, Clarence F. Smith, Daylight Lodge number 866. Back to the ball game. Crossover, JM Mangilit. Pump fake, squeezing himself, and Ian Talyara, John Chua, Talyara thought about it with the cut from JM Mangilit, fade away, Gosse challenging him, and Gosse with the umbrella defense, no? Ooh, Ellis and AJ Pader. Well, you can see the talent between Nueva Ecija Masons, no? Individually, they can score, but they need to play as a team, which Maharlika Lodge is exemplifying today. Ian Talyara, one-on-one against Kayabyab with a quick first step. And they retain possession. Mark Ellis pulls back, decides to survey the floor, decides to take it. In and out. Ian Talyara tracks it down, corner pocket three. And Dino with the rebound. Dino ba yan o Dino? Dino ba? Dino or Dino ba? Ayaw sumagot ni Tuason eh. Kinakausap ko si Tuason eh. Ay si Balmeo pala to, no? Si Balmeo magkamukha eh. Battle for the loose ball. It will stay with Mangilit. One-on-one. Look at the defense of Adam De Los Reyes. Following with his foot. Ooh, no look pass. And AJ Pader having an off night today. Maharlika Lodge with an 11-point lead. No, probably fatigue factor also creeping in, no? Because AJ Pader playing his second game. Of course, the Brazen Pillars gave them a good fight a while ago. That's why probably they're tired. And AJ Pader makes the first basket. And he makes both. Win and Rolly, bye-bye. See you at the lodge on the stated meeting. Gosse. Aggression on his mind. Mark Ellis, he will run and gun, and Mark Ellis cutting down the lead to 7, 8-15. And full court pressure being applied here. Catch and shoot for Mark Ellis, and Mark Ellis starting to feel the energy draining through his veins. 11-15 as Mark Ellis just puts on the hammer down. 15-11. We'll be right back after this timeout. Maharlika Lodge, their first timeout. Alin? Ay, ano to? Hindi ko alam kung malinis yan o madumi ha. Bahala kayo, ayoko mag-risk dyan. Bahala kayo. At their own risk. Kuyang AJ, shout out. Kuyang AJ Masorong. Sa petition. Balmeo. Balmeo tsaka si Tuason magkamuka eh. Tuason ako ng Tuason kaya pala hindi sumasagot eh. Sabi ko, Tuason. Si Balmeo pala. Kala ko suplado eh. Kala ko suplado si Balmeo eh. Back to the ball game. Enough of the shenanigans. Back to the action. Tuason. The defense ganging up on him as they're focusing their laser sharp. Alvin Torres flexing his muscles, one of the enforcers of Garden Grove Lodge, and ball will remain with Maharlika Lodge. With 7 minutes remaining in the first half, Maharlika Lodge, can they make this a 4-0 standing, or will Nueva Ecija Mason snap that winning streak of Maharlika Lodge? We are all witnesses, ladies and gentlemen. Torres misses his first free throw. Pag napanood ni Harlem tong coverage na to, sabihin niya na naman yung camera hindi nakatutok ng maayos. Mag-isa lang ako eh. Ay, hirap eh. It bounces off. Yeah, Brother Harlem, we miss you, no? Kung nasan ka man, sana magparamdam ka. Outlet pass, and Torres unable to catch it as it hits the foot. Kaya Biab, the pass was too strong. 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. Chua receives it, baseline dribble drive. And ball will remain with Nueva Ecija Masons. We're looking at a 4-point lead, 11-15. JM Mangilit, one-step runner. Frederick Goze on the other end, controlling the rebounds. Tuazon finds Balmeo. Identical look for both guys. JM Mangilit with a challenge from Torres. High arcing shot. Former teammates from Garden Grove Lodge, 13-15. Getting to know each other here as opponents for Torres and Mangilit. Well, that was a great shot from JM Mangilit, no? JM Mangilit torching Alvin Torres, his teammate, no? My goodness. Top of the key for Mark Ellis and Balmeo. Absorbing that rebound. De Los Reyes navigating his options. Torres kicks it out to Tuazon, and Tuazon can't buy a basket. JM Mangilit on the other end. They got numbers, 3-on-2 situation. JM Mangilit. It bounces off. Maharlika Lodge can extend the lead, and Ian Talyara. Look at give and go. Mangilit to Talyara. But they were able to get that possession back, and we are tied at 15. Maharlika Lodge playing without their superstar shooting guard Mark Tagaw. Alvin Torres gets his own miss and takes the lead back for Maharlika Lodge, 17-15. 4 minutes in the first half. JM Mangilit will set the tone. Ian Talyara Elbow J tied ball game at 17. Full court pressure and look at Kayabyab. Bumangga sa muscle ni Ryan Kayabyab eh. Nauntog sa muscle ni Ryan Kayabyab si Mark Ellis. But a little bit of the flop for Mark Ellis as well, no? Pero I don't wanna be in that muscles of Ryan Kayabyab, no? Look at that biceps. Balmeo, pump fake. Takes it closer and look at that. Able to deflect his defenders for Balmeo. What a move. Amazing footwork from Balmeo. 19 to 17. Mangilit, crossover. The screen from John Chua. Pader. The defense, quick reaction on Alvin Torres. Talyara. Look at the active hands of De Los Reyes and Kayabyab. AJ Pader sizing his defender and AJ Pader takes them to school. 19 all. Well, like a professor taking them to school, no? One-on-one with AJ Pader. What a move for AJ Pader. That was just creativity at work for that explosive, trash-talking AJ Pader. Tuason, it bounces off. And Alvin Torres, 21. That rebounding of Alvin Torres has been one of the key reasons why Maharlika Lodge is up, no? That rebounding. Well, they gotta put some ceiling here for Nueva Ecija Masons. They have 4 guards in their lineup now. No big man at the helm. And a chance for Maharlika Lodge to increase the lead. And Alvin Torres and Nico Tuason, miscommunication. J.M. Mangilit. Ian Talyara adjusting in mid-air, tied at 21. Later for the refs will give the signal. Ian Talyara. John Chua and Ian Talyara put back. And now Nueva Ecija Masons has the lead, 23 to 21 substitution with 1 minute remaining. Here comes the matchup between Goze and Bolisay. So let's see who will prevail on that big man action between 2 tall centers. But Alvin Torres also in the paint. The big man matchup here. Alvin Torres with the seal. And Alvin Torres tying the ball game up at 23. Well, in the interior, that brute strength of Alvin Torres has just been pure juggernaut here. Like a freak of nature. Taking over. And look at that move from AJ Pader. Gets the friendly roll for AJ Pader. Doing everything here for Nueva Ecija Masons. Nico Tuason uses his speed and quickness. Baseline. Nico Tuason from the parking lot, hoisting it up. And it will go back to Nueva Ecija Masons. Now it is a chance for the guys in white to increase the lead. AJ Pader. This time from way downtown. Ending the first half, 25 to 23. Nueva Ecija Masons coming from behind against the undefeated Maharlika Lodge. We'll be right back with the second half. Parang nakita ko si Brother Moses Jose. Brother Moses, kamusta? How are you? Moses Jose Jr., no? Kasi pag Moses Jose lang. And senior as well, no? Shoutout. Malabo yung mata ko, minsan hindi ko na makita kung video nyo. So, shoutout to everyone. Nakaninag ko lang eh. Nakita ko may tao pero medyo malabo na kasi yung mata ko. Ganyang kalayo, hindi ko na makita masyado. Si Blancas, nakikita ko si Blancas. Ha? This team. May laban ba Bakrin? Kasi where si Ecija? 15 over. 15 over. Sabi ko, nagtataka ako si Mercy Edsel nandito. Sabi ko, may laro ba Bakrin ngayon? Pero 15 over, no, Mercy Edsel. Laro ka mamaya, 15 over. Kamusta yung ni Jaron? Yung degree ni... Matagal.
Bumaba nga ako para lang dito eh.
Ayun nga eh. Kumusta?
Marami ba?
Alin? Hindi ko alam si Tito Jessel lang nag-aasikaso eh.
Marami ba?
Pupunta sana ako, Mercy Edsel. Pupunta sana ako ng degree, kaya lang may degree rin kami kahapon. May degree din kami kahapon. May degree kami kahapon din, or degree din. Tingin naman ng papagana lang. Para magka-energy ako. Wala pa ba akong energy sa lagay na yan? Kailangan si Kendrick. Alam ko hindi ko alam.
Pick up one lang yun eh.
Tawagan mo mamaya. Hindi ko rin alam actually. Back to the action. Maharlika Lodge down by 2, 25-23, but Nico Tuason fires away. Ryan Kayabyab flexing his muscles inside. Mr. Biceps, Ryan Kayabyab. JM Mangilit. Quick crossover. Tracks down his own miss. And JM Mangilit, relentless scoring for JM Mangilit. The tenacity on JM Mangilit. Never giving up on that shot despite the miss. And he got the basket. Tuazon, look at that, the Ant-Man drains it from long distance. It's going to be interesting matchup between AJ Pader and Nico Tuazon. Talyara against De Los Reyes, cross court. AJ Pader, too strong on that one. Nico Tuazon, well, this guy is just fantastic for Maharlika Lodge, doing everything. Nico Tuazon pulls the trigger, and Nico Tuazon buries the tray, hits the target. Shot 31-27. Now Maharlika Lodge in control. Well, Nico Tuazon picking up on the absence of Mark Tagaw. They tap it, Kayabyab. Tuazon, one-on-one against Ian Talyara, and he will put it down, and he misses. Ian Talyara, aggressive move. John Chua unable to hit that on. Ryan Kayabyab. They try to strategize. Finds Goze. Good defense from Chua. Pump fake. Tuazon, and Tuazon! Just pure shooting from Nico Tuazon. That's just too much, no? Nico Tuazon bombing them and terrorizing the three-point area like a hijacker. 34-27. Call 9-11. Nico Tuazon is in the building. Middle, JM Mangilit being hounded here. And shot clock violation as the pressure was too much on JM Mangilit. And Maharlika Lodge with the momentum, 34 to 27. Well, also credit the coaching of Marshall Tagaw here for keeping his team and guiding him. As Nico Tuazon misfires. Kayabyab, Tuazon against Pader. The marquee matchup between two scorers. Nico Tuazon, the challenge from Bolisay. Baseball pass. AJ Pader against the bigger Gose. 2-on-1 situation. Ian Talyara, high-low. And the teamwork between Talyara and Pader making wonders for Nueva Ecija Masons. Dino De Los Reyes, top of the key. Almost a steal. JM Mangilit completes it. Mangilit, he has the height advantage. Stops and pops, all board. Ian Talyara, put back and one. Gets the bonus shot. 31. Referee's timeout. As Maharlika Lodge will call a timeout, 31 to 34. With 14 minutes and 59. We'll be right back after this timeout. Shoutout sa mga Garden Grove. Nakikita ko yung jersey nyo, blue jersey. Suplado naman ng Garden Grove. Walang kumakaway. Yun. Alam ko walang kumakaway sa Garden Grove eh. Suplado ng mga to ah. Our next game is Torrance University going up against Garden Grove Lodge in our main event this Sunday. Back to the ball game. The game at hand is Nueva Ecija Masons against Maharlika Lodge. On the free throw line is Ian Talyara. He can cut down the lead to 1 depending on how many free throws will he make today. Well, for Nueva Ecija Masons, they gotta stop Tuazon. Or it's just a one free throw. A bonus shot pa lang nga pala. No? It's an end one, 32 to 34 from Ian Talyara. Well, yeah, again, going back to that problem against Nico Tuazon, they gotta shut down Nico Tuazon. No? It's easier said than done because Nico Tuazon is a terrific scorer, but it's not impossible. Ian Talyara, finger roll, pulled down by De Los Reyes. Alvin Torres on the attack. Speed for speed between Nico Tuazon and Mark Ellis, who will be their hound dog against the Ant-Man. Kayabyab, in and out dribbling, trying to escape the defense of Ian Talyara. No opening. And Mark Ellis with the steal. Ellis, one-on-one against Tuazon, drops it off to AJ Pader. And we are tied at 34. Tuazon, pump fake, takes it closer, runner, and Nico Tuazon dazzling us with his moves. Well, Nico Tuazon, no? What can you say? That guy is, I'm running out of superlatives for this guy, no? Just unstoppable and undeniably good. Nueva Ecija Masons up by 2, 36 to 34. Tuazon. Kayabyab. From behind is John Chua. Fast break transition offense for AJ Pader, all board. They battle for the loose ball. It will go to JM Mangilit. Mangilit to Ian Talyara, extending that lead to 4. Or we are tied rather at 36. Deadlock one more time for Maharlika Lodge and Nueva Ecija Masons. High arcing shot from Adam De Los Reyes. Well, that's his favorite shot. Now that one-hander semi-jump hook. 12 minutes and 35 remaining. Maharlika Lodge up by 2. Nico Tuason. Adam De Los Reyes got pressured by AJ Pader. Ian Talyara, middle. Mark Ellis launches. It will remain, or it will go to Maharlika Lodge. All the way to the hole. Nope. Alvin Torres. JM Mangilit looks at 3 defenders. The challenge from Gose. And, you know, those are the intangibles for the defense, no? For Frederick Gose, despite not getting the block, not getting the rebound, the way you challenge the offensive player, no, is something not in the stat sheet. And Alvin Torres kisses it off the glass and in 40-36. Maharlika Lodge up by 4 with 10 minutes remaining. Mangilit, one dribble pull up, and JM Mangilit cutting down the lead to 2, 38-40. Nueva Ecija Masons will call a timeout. We'll be right back after this with 10 minutes remaining. Don't switch the channel. Catch us on YouTube, So-Called Ballers 21. Later on, we have our 50 and up, no? Exhibition pickup game, no? Pickup game, 50 and up. Make sure to bring your salompas. Make sure to bring your efficacent oil for the 50 and up, mamaya, Waivers. Tsaka, ano? Just kidding, biro lang. Back to the ball game. Maharlika Lodge up by 2, 40-38. Able to cross the timeline for Dino. Dino at the middle. Speeds up the tempo as she was able to shift some gears. And the bump and the grind from Frederick Gose. Well, that was a wise move from Frederick Gose, no? He was able to fish a foul. And now he will go to the line to extend that lead. So far, all ball games today are down the wire. So, quality games today. No one-sided games so far. Hopefully, all the games will be down the wire to keep it exciting. No? As Frederick Gose makes both free throws. 42-38. Mark Ellis comes up short. Kayabyab wearing that Jordan 13. Ganda ng Jordan 13 ni Kayabyab. Gose, the triangle play, back to Gose, give and go, and Frederick Gose converts on the other end 44 to 38. AJ Pader, sudden burst of quickness, but fails to connect. 2-on-1 situation. Bolisay, is he in trouble? Dino, unable to catch it. And Bolisay doing a great job on the defensive end to stop that play. Mark Ellis. The defense not yet prepared. JM Mangilit. Cross court. Ellis. And Ellis pulls the trigger, and Mark Ellis with the bang. 41 to 44, cutting down the lead to 3. And now, can he pump up his team? Let's see. Mark Ellis with the battle cry, shouting on top of his lungs after that 3-point basket. Goze holding on to that leather. Torres against Gadut. And shot clock violation for Maharlika Lodge. And now a golden opportunity for Nueva Ecija Masons to make it a 1-point game or even tie it. Let's see. Behind Mark Ellis shooting here. Ellis. Pader with the challenge from Torres. Back rim. Ooh, able to escape there is Ryan Cayabyab. AJ Pader. Fade away for JM Mangilit, making it a 1-point game, 43 to 44. Can they snap the winning streak of Maharlika Lodge, or Maharlika Lodge can come out on top with 4 wins and 0 losses? We will all find out together. Unless you're watching on YouTube, no? Nico Tuason trying to create some space, and foul will be slapped on Nueva Ecija Masons. We are looking at a 1-point game. What a ball game so far. Both teams don't want to give that victory. Well, why not? This is competitive, but at the same time, it's brotherhood, though. So, playing clean, but playing competitively. And Alvin Torres just continue to bully his way in the paint. Well, he's a force to reckon with, no? Alvin Torres with that wide frame makes that first basket, giving them a 2-point cushion. Let's see if they can make it to 3. (46 to 43), 4 minutes and 29. Again, now if you're watching this on YouTube, our time is not in sync with the official time. We have an official timer. Mangilit navigating his way as he's trying to carve the defense up, trying to penetrate. Cayabyab. Brother Adam, can you sit down, Brother Adam? The camera. Cayabyab. Goze will be hacked by Gadut. Substitution on the second shot, I believe. On the second shot. Well, the entrance of Gadut provide some inside presence for Nueva Ecija Masons. Second shot, Idol. Simula nung Thursday, naging idol na kita. Simula Thursday, ikaw na ang bago kong idol. And Goze. Substitution for Bolisa. Talyara is in the ball game, as well as Adam De Los Reyes. Goze on the line. He can make it a 4-point game. JM Mangilit. 2-possession ball game. And JM Mangilit loses the control. And Tuazon from way downtown. Not this time. Talyara, the screen from JM Mangilit adjusting in mid-air. Kayabyab with, or rather De Los Reyes with the board. Alvin Torres, his veteran presence for Maharlika Lodge, providing some steady leadership here. And look at Alvin. De Los Reyes, air ball with 2 minutes and 20. Ellis. The cut from Talyara, and Talyara scores, making it a 2-possession ball game. With less than 2 minutes left here in this ball game. Maharlika Lodge just up by 1, 47-45. What a ball game we are treated to a down-the-wire matchup. We'll be right back after this timeout. Hmm? 47-45. Ano daw?
Nakita yung 31-38.
Back to the action with 1 minute and 57 seconds left. Maharlika Lodge taking care of a 2-point lead. This is our Interlodge Masons Basketball League Season 7. Nueva Ecija Masons giving everything that they got here in this matchup against the undefeated Maharlika Lodge. Let's see if they can retain that winning streak alive, or will Nueva Ecija Masons be the one to end it? Kayabyab. De Los Reyes, corner, being bothered. And look at Ian Talyara against De Los Reyes. And look at the dribble drive from Goze. Everything but the shot. Nueva Ecija Masons, they're on the run and they tie the ball game up at 47. And Maharlika Lodge, playing without their athletic shooting guard, Mark Tagaw. Can they hold the fortress down? Kayabyab. Almost an end one as Mark Ellis fouls him. Ryan Kayabyab on the line. And Ryan Kayabyab rising above the pressure. 48-47. Well, during our preview of the teams, no, we said that Ryan Kayabyab is one of the veterans here in this ball game. So they will rely heavily on his leadership as well. Kayabyab. De Los Reyes holding on to that leather. They use the clock on their side. And it will go back to Nueva Ecija Masons. 1 point lead separating both teams. Talyara sizing his defender. Goes to penetrate the lane, and Ian Talyara gets the friendly roll. And now Nueva Ecija Masons has the lead. 49-48. With 36 seconds remaining here.
Next foul.
They're not yet in the penalty for Nueva Ecija Masons. Tuazon against Ellis. Torres, no look pass to Gose. And what a pass! Gose. Alvin Torres behind the back pass. Oh, what a shot from Ian Talyara down the wire. 51-50. Exciting ball game. Tuazon throws a prayer. 2 seconds left and he will be fouled. And Nueva Ecija Masons escaping with a victory against Maharlika Lodge, taking down the undefeated. What a ball game. Ian Talyara saves the day for Nueva Ecija Masons as they brought down the giants of this tournament. Great game from both squads.
All the games been competitive.
What a ball game for both teams. Maharlika Lodge with a gallant stand as well. Ian Talyara, our player of the game. And that ends the coverage for the third game. Nueva Ecija Masons edging against Maharlika Lodge.